The next time a blog has something to say about me, don't comment. Because that's you not minding your business. Next time I post on my page and you don't even fucking follow me, but you see me on a blog, don't come to my comment section. Mind your business. You don't like me? Stay out of my DMs with your shit. Mind your business. Keep your opinion to yourself. Right? Mind your business, everybody. Go away. Log off of my live. Skedaddle, scram, beat it. Go do something productive with your time. Right? Go mind your business. And I don't give a fuck what blog decides to mind my business, Jerome. After this, I've had enough. The next time your favorite artist puts out a record, your favorite actor shows up in a movie, your favorite celebrity crush shows up on a front page magazine with a 6-page spread, don't buy it. Don't repost it. And when they make it to TMZ and Wendy Williams and Shade Room and Baller Alert and Media Takeout and Gossip of the City and Hollywood Unlocked and Jason Lee's page and everywhere else, don't comment. Don't big it up. Because that's not you minding your business. That person on an international motherfucking magazine cover, Harper's Bazaar, Vogue, you better not say nothing. You better mind your business. You better not go to the fucking liquor store, Rite Aid, anywhere they sell that magazine looking for it. You better not ask that cashier, hey, have you seen this publication? You better mind your business. Don't you do that. The next time your favorite celebrity or somebody that you admire has a baby and it ends up in the media, don't you say anything about it. Don't you say that baby is cute. You mind your business. Don't you give an opinion on how adorable that baby is. You better mind your business. You better, the next time I go live and my son is running around, you better not say anything. You better look, don't say. Genesis 1:1. Mind your business. Look, but don't talk. Genesis, Momo 1, Nigalations 1:1. Mind your business. Yeah, you see my son running around here and I'm live for people to see where they're supposed to be able to comment, but don't. You look at him. Don't say nothing about it. Just mind your business. Next time I'm on live and I'm cooking or I'm singing with whoever or whatever it is I'm doing, sounding crazy, sounding good, whatever it is. You want to know the recipe? Don't ask me. Mind your business. I'm cooking for you on live, but mind your business. Oop, I fucked up on a note, but you don't say nothing. Mind your business. Ooh, I sounded great. I hit that, but don't say nothing. Mind your business. You mind your business. When you see me out and about in the street, don't talk to me. Don't tell me how much you admired my fight on Love and Hip. You mind your business. That's not your business. I went on reality TV, but don't you say anything about that scene that you saw or how you relate to me. Or how you went through something similar to what I went through after I had my son, and you were at odds, and I inspired you, and I encouraged you, and I helped you, and you admire how I speak out about mental health and how I'm candid about my own diagnosis and my courses of action and treatment plans, hoping that would touch somebody. Don't say that to me. You mind your business. I put that out there for the world to see, but don't you do it. You see me, you keep on trekking now. You mind your business. You see me in church trying to catch the Holy Spirit. You don't come up to me and tell me how you think it's so good that I'm back in the house of the Lord and this is where I should be and I should stay focused and God bless me. Don't you bless me. You mind your business. When they pass the collection plate around and I put more than 10% in there and you want to tell me how admirable that is, you don't do, you mind your business. And the next time one of your favorites gets on OnlyFans and shows you some dick, shows you some titty, shows you some ass, shows you some new music, I don't know how OnlyFans works, but if it's a comment section, you bet mind your business. They charging you for that subscription and for you to be able to give your opinions, but don't you do it. I don't give a damn if you like it, you mind your business. Don't you go signing up for no kind of virtual workouts or nothing like that. And when they give you that workout, you better not say how you feel at that. You mind your business. Don't do that. Don't go to a restaurant and order some shit and have no questions. You better not have no questions. It's a menu right there. Because you got any questions, you not minding your business. You not listening. You not paying attention. You not minding, bitch. You should have read the menu. Now you want to ask me questions. And don't let the server answer, because let the server answer, that server's not minding their business. Bitch, don't tip them. You asked a question, they gave you the answer, but you didn't like the answer. You didn't like the way they answered. Lord have mercy, they not worth the tip. They not minding their business. Matter of fact, they minding your business. What you about to eat. How you like your steak cooked. That's not right. They not minding their business. Oh my God. Make sure you track them down outside of work. Make sure you go find their dad. Find their kids. Find their husband, their boyfriend, their fiance. Damn near start a street war. Because that motherfucker didn't mind their business. Now it's a menu. And it's given to every patron that walks into that fucking restaurant. And you had the nerve to sit down in this restaurant and ask that server a question. They had the nerve to answer back about your business. That's your dinner. That's your money that you're about to use to pay the bill and leave a tip. Or not leave a tip. They not minding their business. They answered your question. That's crazy about them. Don't leave no tip. They didn't mind their business. You hear how fucking stupid that sounds? You hear how dumb that sounds? Can you get any dumber, dummy? Huh? Do it get any dumber? Woo! Oh my God. Allegedly, Karrueche and Victor broke up, and I heard the rumors swirling before it happened, but then it ended up on the block. Oh my God. And I don't know that man. And I only crossed paths with that woman a couple times, and she was the sweetest thing, and she is so cute. Now, we all saw what she went through before that. But let's not say anything about that. We can't say we want... she's one of America's sweethearts. We can't say we want her to be happy. And we can't say, damn, hope that ended on good terms. Man, I want to see her continue to shine. I want to see her continue to... Oop. Hold up now. I got to mind my business. I'm not minding my business. Woo. Mercy. Now I hope they don't come looking for me now. I just hope and pray. That's a mess about me. That's crazy about me. Man. Isn't that something? Man, I saw my neighbor today off my balcony. She was walking her dog like she does every day. And that dog took a dookie right in front of my cactus. And she didn't pick it up. But she came back. I said, hey, do you mind, because I don't have grass. I got desert plants, cactuses, cacti, and stuff like that. Palm trees and stuff. I don't have no grass. Would you mind? Hold on, wait. I'm tripping. My bad. Let me mind my business. I have no business. I'm tripping. Crazy about me that I would ask you to pick up the dookie that you left in front of my fucking house for all the neighbors to see. And these neighbors, when they pull out, they better not drive by and say, oh, mercy, somebody's dog took a shit and they left it in this bougie house. No, them neighbors better mind their business. They got to mind their business about why you let your dog boo-boo in front of my house, which happens to be their neighborhood, and they're my neighbor, your neighbor too, bitch. Oh my God. We were all minding your business. We are dead ass wrong. We should have never minded you know what? Leave the dookie. My bad. Let me pick it up for you, massa. No, it's all very fucking relevant, you stupid bitch. Y'all, I wasn't gonna give y'all this reaction, but y'all done really got under my fucking skin. It makes total fucking sense. The point is, I'm showing you how dumb my scenario is on a smaller scale. Now that the example I gave you is an actual fact. The lady was walking her dog today and the dog took a dookie right in front of my cactus. And I got neighbors that don't like that kind of shit, and she be letting her dog dookie on their yards and shit and not picking it up. Now, when the neighbor drives by and sees the dookie, and they've once been a victim of the lady dookie and letting the dog dookie on their yard, not pick it up, and the neighbor says to her husband and kids as they drive by, oh my God, that lady is back at it. She done let the dog dookie in front of the other neighbor's house. Isn't that something? That's the same as that lady said, did you just, after everybody saw me let my dog dookie in front of her house and not pick it up, I know y'all didn't have the nerve to drive by and say to your own motherfucking people that I should have picked up my dog's dookie. That wasn't it left in my yard. It was left on another neighbor's yard after all y'all done experienced this and after all the neighbors could see the dookie out in the open. Don't you comment, neighbors. Mind your business. Huh? Lady, you let your dog dookie and didn't pick it up. We all saw it. We all think it's nasty. We all think it's inconsiderate. So when the neighbor sees me taking my cans to the curb, the neighbor's not allowed to say to me, oh, wow, I saw Mary Ellen let her dog take a dump right in front of your cactus. So rude. Did she ever come back and clean it up? Hold on, lady. Let me not answer that. That was my yard, my cactus, my property, but mind your business. Because if you don't, this could turn into a situation for everybody. And the neighbor goes, well, who's everybody? You know, Susie, everybody involved. And then Susie says to me, well, no, I don't know. Because right now, it's just me and you having this conversation. So you're saying it could be a situation for me? Well, it could go left. So since Susie says, well, what's left? Left. Because some people just aren't to be talked about. So Mary Ellen wanted me to tell you, keep her name out your motherfucking mouth. That's how my conversation went with a whole criminal ass nigga. You hear how dumb that sounds? After Mary Ellen done let her dog take the dookie for the whole neighborhood to see and left it there. So now I'm not supposed to ask Mary Ellen to pick up her dog dookie. And Susie ain't supposed to say nothing to her husband and kids when they drive down the street. And Susie can't ask me how that ended up. Did Mary Ellen ever come pick up the dump, neighbor? Hey, don't talk to me about the dookie that was outside my house that the rest of the neighborhood saw. You mind your business. Because this could turn into a situation. Situation for who, lady? It's just me and you. Well, this could go left. What does left mean? Left. Because some people aren't to be talked about. And Mary Ellen wanted me to tell you to keep her name out your motherfucking mouth. After Mary Ellen done let the dog take a dookie in my yard. Does that make any sense to anybody in this here live? And yes, the balloons are still up. And yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Bitch, I need a little bit of motherfucking cheer. The dumbest shit I'd have never heard. So now, Mary Ellen done let the dog take a dookie in front of my cactus. On my desert dirt and my rocks. And didn't pick it up. Now, the rest of the neighbors saw it. But Susie had the unmitigated gall, the nerve of her, the audacity to ask me while I was taking my cans to the curb if you came back to get the dookie that your dog left for the whole neighborhood to see. So now you know what you got to do, Mary Ellen. You got to go find you a criminal homeboy. Make sure he's on state probation and federal parole. And he needs to start asking around to the neighbors that might not like Susie or might know Susie other than me, right? If they got Susie's number. And then they got to call Susie up and they got to let Susie know, hey, Mary Ellen wanted me to tell you to keep her name out your motherfucking mouth. Because this could be a situation. Now Susie's shocked. She's confused. She's like, wait. But we all saw the dookie in the neighborhood. I just asked if Mary Ellen ever came back to get the dookie. So who could the situation be, sir? For who? Everyone involved. And then Susie says, but sir, it's just me and you on this phone call. So who's everyone? If you're the one threatening the situation, that only means that it's a situation for me. Because some people just aren't to be talked about, he says. She says, And he says, because it could go left. Susie then replied, and what is left? I need you to elaborate. Please, I'll wait. To which the killer then says, the killer on parole, then says, left. At any rate, it don't really matter. Just keep Mary Ellen's name out your motherfucking mouth. So then Susie's mad. How dare you, criminal killer, call my phone and make threats to me about situations and left-hand turns that I know nothing about. I'm not even in my car. I didn't even put my blinker on. And when I do turn left, I obey the rules of the road. You understand me, sir? Don't you call this phone again. And don't you say anything like that to me. How dare you? Ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you just got out. You didn't learn your lesson. Click. And then the killer calls back while Susie's peeing. So then Susie says, she goes to answer the phone because in Susie's mind, she's like, I'm not going to let this man think that he's going to scare me. Yeah. She goes to answer, but she answers too late. She calls right back. And then the killer answers on the second ring. And then he's like, Susie? Susie's like, what? God, I'm so frustrated. Oh, I wish my husband Bill were home. He'd handle it. He'd straighten it right out. Then the killer comes back to the phone and he says, Mary Ellen? And Mary Ellen's like, yeah. Susie's taken aback. She don't even know what to say at this point. Because Mary Ellen got on the phone, ready to bang on her. Over the dookie, she let her dog take for the whole neighborhood to see. You understand where I'm going with this? So Mary Ellen's like, yeah. So Susie can't believe that Mary Ellen just got on the phone like this, right? What's up? So now Susie's stunned. Susie's like, nothing's up. I'm in my bed. I would like to go to sleep. So then Mary Ellen goes, that's good. Why is my name coming out your fucking face? I seen you all through the neighborhood talking about me and my dog and the dookie. So now Mary Ellen is like, I'm not going to let them punk me. No, I'm going to stand 10 toes down, stand my ground. You called me. I didn't say anything negative about you, Mary Ellen. I told the truth. I don't know you. I've never met you. I saw what everyone else saw in the neighborhood, the dookie on the curb. And then I was asked a question. I gave a generalized answer. I didn't say anything negative about you. So then Mary Ellen's like, you stupid bitch. You clown ass bitch. This fucking bitch. You lower your motherfucking tone, bitch. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? So then Susie's like, oh no, they're not gonna punk me. You stupid fucking cunt. Don't you send another, no, you know who the bitch is? I'm not the bitch. You're the bitch for calling a woman and threatening a woman. The clown about it all is you. You're the clown. Now, Mary Ellen and the killer, they're like, this is about to go left. Quick, let's hang up. Mary Ellen, I got to hang this up, Mary Ellen, to protect you. Because your dumb ass got on the phone. Anyway. Knowing you shouldn't have been on there. Knowing we shouldn't even be talking to this girl to begin with. We shouldn't even be talking to Susie. So the next thing you know, Susie hangs up. She's flustered. She can't believe this just happened. Because Mary Ellen let the dog take the shit in front of the dog. She's been walking the dog through the neighborhood since December. Right? And the whole neighborhood has been hearing about this since fucking December. Tangible. Go to Gossip of the City. It's on there since December. Fucking December. Mary Ellen, you've been letting this dog run around the motherfucking neighborhood and shit for the whole fucking neighborhood to see. Since goddamn December. Now here we are, approaching the end of fucking February. But you just so happen to let your dog take a shit in front of my house. So even though the rest of the neighborhood that has been watching and hearing about your dog take shits without you picking it up and cleaning it up since December, they don't have 1.6 million Instagram followers and a blue badge. We don't know if they are receipt keepers. We don't know if they are truth spillers. We don't know much about those people. So we don't need to threaten those people. But then when Mary Ellen fucked up and let her dog take the dookie in front of my house, aka the whole neighborhood, bitch, you better be quiet. Because you're not just the rest of the neighborhood. And you got an interview tomorrow. Now, instead of Mary Ellen reaching out, let's just throw my mom in there. Instead of Mary Ellen reaching out to my mom after they worked with each other recently, and they have each other's phone numbers, woman to woman. Respect. No. We don't do that. Mary Ellen goes and gets the killer homegirl who's on parole. A paroled murderer. And documented snitch at that. To call me. Because you have an interview. It's not about what you said with Kendra G. What it really was about, Moniece, is that you have an interview tomorrow. And we jumped to conclusions. Mary Ellen jumped to a conclusion. See, Mary Ellen thought I was going to go on gagging with Jason Lee in Hollywood Unlocked and tell the world. Mary Ellen thought I was about to go on there and show the proof that her dog has been shitting in the neighborhood and they weren't cleaning it up since December. And see, what that was going to do was that was going to hinder Mary Ellen's divorce proceedings in a very major way. So we have to put a stop to that, even though we don't know that that's what's going to go on. Mary Ellen, quick. Quick. When all Mary Ellen had to do was march her happy little ass across the street, knock on the door. Hey, I know that there's been chatter in the neighborhood since December now that I don't clean up after my dog. I don't clean up my own fucking mess. Now, I would greatly appreciate it. See, I know that you and my husband, Bob, had an issue. He doesn't like you. You don't like him. But, just you and I don't know each other. And, you said great things about me. So thank you. But just respectfully, if you could, tomorrow when you go do this interview, could you not involve me in any way? At which point I respectfully let Mary Ellen know, you know what, Mary Ellen? Absolutely, that was never going to be the intention. As a matter of fact, here, Mary Ellen, why don't you review this? This interview was put on the books 2 weeks before your dog took the shit in front of my house. This interview was never going to be about you and your dog dropping deuces around the neighborhood, not cleaning up your mess since December. No. We were never going to talk about you and your dog, Mary Ellen, or the fact that you've been shitting in your own backyard too and not fucking cleaning it up since December. That was never the fucking case. We've seen you do other great things for the neighborhood. So we actually admired you for those things, which is why no one ever really came to you and said anything to each other about your dog shitting in our yards, in front of our yards since December. Have a great day, Mary Ellen. That way, the next time Susie comes to me to complain or inquire about you and your dog, you know what I say at that point? You know what, Susie? I really don't have any answers for you. I wish I did, but I don't know why. I don't know. Obviously I can speak to the dog still pooping and the dookie not being picked up, but the whys, the particulars about it, I can't answer those. So you should go talk to Mary Ellen. She's only across the street. Go talk to her. And if that doesn't work, I might know a way for you to get in touch with somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody at the city council so that we can have a petition started to put up signs for people to clean up after their pets. Or in the meantime, a quick fix is you could go to Lowe's, you could go to Home Depot, you could go to Home Goods, maybe even try Walmart, Kohl's, Burlington Coat Factory, and find you one of those signs to put in your yard. And you could even get, even though it's an inconvenience and an expense to you, one of those posts that have the doggy shit bags in them for the neighbors to use until you get to the bottom of why Mary Ellen don't clean up after her dog. You see how that works? So when you talk about minding your business, there's layers. I'm on live right now and y'all see my Christmas tree in the back. Don't you say shit about that motherfucking Christmas tree or them balloons, bitch. Mind your business. And even though I've been on live and that tree has been up since before fucking Thanksgiving, and people in this house that have come to visit me, that are family members of mine, have talked about my tree, you don't say nothing about the tree that I'm showing you. You don't say nothing about them balloons that I have shown you since December. Don't do that. Mind your business. Now, to the idiots in here, none of this has anything to do with anything. None of this makes sense. It don't. One's not the same. They absolutely are the same. I just South Parked the fuck out of you. Meaning, I just showed you how dumb and unsolicited and unwarranted this whole experience has been on my behalf. What I just showed you was how ridiculous. I should find somebody to threaten you because I showed you my tree back in November. I showed you those balloons February 21st, 2019 or 20, a year ago. I showed y'all that. I did that. I put that out there. My motherfucking self. Now I'm supposed to find y'all. Send somebody to see y'all. Because some motherfuckers ain't to be talked about. Because this could be a situation. You talking about my Christmas tree that I showed you? You talking about them balloons that I showed you? I know you're not talking about the tree that I showed you back in November when I was putting it up and decorating it. And I know for damn sure you didn't just answer a question about them balloons that I showed you over the course of a whole year. Today marks 1 year that them balloons been up. I'm sorry, tomorrow would mark 1 year that them balloons. Should I threaten the safety of your children, your family? Because if that's the case, then I got a whole lot of motherfucking research to do, bitch. Because some of y'all been speaking out of pocket about my kid and all kind of shit. My motherhood for 6 whole years. And your logic for doing so to this day was because I was on reality TV. I went on reality TV, so we had the right, based off of an edit, to bash you. We've had the right to send you death wishes, hate mail, and walk around free men and women, untouched, unscathed, unvisited, uncalled, untalked to, unharmed, unpunched, unshot. Right? So that logic makes sense to y'all. But it don't apply to the other scenario that got me in this to begin with. That's what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Raw, uncut footage of any two, insert 2 grown people that made it to the news and I comment after being asked, but death threats is the threat of being blackballed. A paroled killer calling my phone. That warrants that? But y'all think y'all should be able to walk around without me knocking your motherfucking lights off? After all the shit y'all done said about me? You strangers? You mean I don't get to just walk up to one of you and punch you? No, I don't. Well, why not? You're talking about me. Oh my God. I should punch you in the throat, then punch you in the nose, and if you're a nigga, I should hit you in the balls afterwards, right? Because you talked about me. A sensitive subject. My motherhood after everything I've been through. You mean I don't get to physically assault you or threaten bodily harm to you? No? Why not? How come I can't? How come I don't get to? No? Oh, okay. Well, just make sure that when I get off live, you guys don't tell anyone about the tree that I've shown you. Because if you do, it's going to be a situation. Because I'm not to be talked about. And this could go left for everyone involved. Keep my name and my tree and my balloons out your motherfucking mouth. Why is my tree coming out your fucking face? Bitch. Why are my balloons coming out your fucking face? Fuck out of here. Miss me with that stupid, one-sided, y'all pick and choose who you want to protect, who you want to stand for, who's justified. And let me tell you what prompted this. I woke up, opened my phone, drop down, drop down, drop down, drop down, drop down, drop down, getting tagged and shit. And then I see this Meek Mill 6ix9ine stuff going on, right? Same motherfuckers telling me to mind my business and this is what you get, R.I.P. Should have kept your 2 cents to yourself. Done dumped their whole life savings into the comment section about what's going on with academics and 6ix9ine and Meek Mill. Well, I'll be damned. If that's not hypocrisy at its finest, I don't know what is. Y'all not minding y'all business. That's crazy. Yeah, they did. They didn't put in their 2 cents. Since they dumped their whole life savings into somebody else's business that they made public. Sheesh. Nuts. The irony of it all. No. Couldn't be. Couldn't be so. I know. Somebody that said, your child support's running out. My son is 11 years old. Not only have I never filed for child support, I never will. Not only have I never received child support, I never want to. Because if y'all don't realize this by now, I got a problem. how I handle my child. So I don't want the child support. Keep it. Y'all some bitter baby daddies. Ooh, but you know what? I'm sorry to the man who insulted me. Let me mind my business. Oh, child, you started off minding my business. You said some ignorant shit to me, and then I responded. But you know what? Me calling you a bitter baby daddy is totally out of pocket. Let me mind. You hearing my shit, but let me mind my business. Mercy. I don't know what got into me. No. Lord have mercy. He said something on my Instagram, in my Instagram live, in my comment section, and was wrong at that. You not even like me, so you not even speaking facts with receipts to back them up. And here I am, not minding my business about you who did all that. You came to me, but I'm not minding my business. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Woo. Don't stick the goons on me now. Not the rat killer on parole. Woo. Don't do that to me. No. I should have minded my business. Oh. The unmitigated gall of me, the audacity. Well, I'm a mess. No, my stockings aren't by the tree. They're gone. I took down the garland. That's the only normal spot in the living room, den, dining area that doesn't have some type of holiday decoration. The bar up there still has my Valentine's Day floral arrangement. The back wall behind the dining room table still has my balloons, my mom's surprise birthday party balloons from last year. And this side of the house still has Christmas going on. And then out there in the backyard, it's still a party. So we've got different things going on around here. Yeah. You know. Correct. If it's public, it's all of our business. And on that note, good night. That was my whole fucking point. Somebody, ding, 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an intellect. We have an intellectual being in these comment section. Yes. Someone who understands. Woo! Lord have mercy. Why do you care? Why? Listen to yourself. You just asked me, why do I care? Why do you care what I care about? You see the cycle? We could do this all day, baby. Why do you care anything about what I care about? And let's break down care. Let's break down care. Being asked a question and answering that question don't mean I give a fuck. Care. When something or someone is constantly, consistently on my mind, therefore consuming my behavior, dictating my behavior on a day-to-day basis when people are looking and when they are not looking, because I'm affected, because I care. Therefore, when I'm being asked, when no one's asking the question, I volunteer. See, volunteers are people who do charitable acts because they care about the cause. That is caring. volunteering information that bothers you. That is caring. Spending your time and allowing your days, weeks, hours, months, maybe even years, studying, researching, learning, to then report you care. Seeing something as you pass by on People, Time, Elle, Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, hell, Star, The Insider, that's been published. Billions of copies have been published and purchased, and you walked by and saw it. Got in the line to pay for your groceries. And another housewife, single mom, whoever, single dad says, how about those Lakers? Or, oh my God, isn't she so, they see you looking. Isn't she so gorgeous? Doesn't Khloe Kardashian just look stunning on that album, on that magazine cover? And you engage in a conversation. You care or you saw. And acknowledge. See, acknowledging doesn't always mean I care. I can acknowledge that a homeless woman and her child are in need of shelter because I saw it like everybody else saw it when they were getting off the motherfucking freeway. But I kept driving. Even though I said to my nigga, damn, cold world, to be out here with the baby, Light turns green and we go. I acknowledged it, but I kept going because I didn't give a fuck, right? Now, maybe I convinced myself that I didn't give a fuck, so I went on to the restaurant. And the server is giving me the specials of the day. And then I volunteered, back there on Parkway Calabasas, there's a woman and her child, and it's really rainy and windy out here. Someone should do something about that. Nobody asked me. That person had no idea that lady and her baby were on the street, let alone in existence at all, let alone specifically an exit. I care, right? So you see the difference? So now let me ask you again, dummy, why do you care what I care anything about? That's you not minding your business. Now let me go find me a goon homie. As a matter of fact, I should scroll back up through the comments, take a screenshot, find me a goon homie and send him on a wild goose chase to find you. Because you in my business and I don't like that. Worrying about why I care about what I care about. And you don't even know the definition of care. Or how to apply that in any one scenario, one especially as the one that I'm in. You misunderstood, mistook, misinterpreted, and misapplied. Misused the term and the behavior. Care. That's your word for the week. Care. Now I want you to jot down in your journal, lady, every time you do something, and then ask yourself, is the way that I presented this, answered this, dealt with this, responded to this, replied to this, caring? Does it mean that I cared? Huh? Damn. Sharquita didn't even call me and ask me. But I picked up the phone and said, bitch, you won't even believe it. I was getting my nails done. Not a Bonquita salon, but at Sharquisha's salon. And bitch, I'm sitting in the chair and I hear somebody behind me talking about Deshaun and Sharquita. And bitch, tell me why the bitch was with Deshaun last night, bitch. And you know Sharquita, she out there in North Carolina with her mama because her mama is sick. Oh, you didn't know her mama was sick in the hospital, bitch? Yeah. She not even here. I always knew that nigga was no good, bitch. I always knew he was fucking around on her. He don't do nothing for them kids. And he done let the bitch stay at the house with the kids while he out here in the street. And then I went to the strip club with me And bitch, it's this new nigga I'm talking to. I gotta tell you, the nigga got money and everything. And he said he gonna send me to Puerto Rico or Jamaica for my birthday, bitch. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so we was in the strip club, bitch, and we saw Darshawn. And he was not only tricking on the bitches, the dancers, bitch, but I seen that nigga. He didn't even see me, bitch. I seen him. He had his hand all up on some other bitch's thigh, and bitch, guess what? At the end of the night, he left with a whole other bitch. But then I hit my baby daddy, cousin, sister, uncle's auntie because I seen that bitch that he left with at the old bitch's salon that where I used to get my hair did, bitch. So I called her to see what the tea was, bitch. And then what she said was, she let me know that nigga, they went back to her place. And then that nigga went home to Sharquita. Yeah, he got Sharquita all up in Bonquita's house, bitch, with the kids while he out here got his hand on one bitch's thigh, tricking on the strippers, bitch, and then took a whole nother bitch back to her crib and then went home to the bitch at him and his bitch house with the bitch that he cheating on her with. You the same bitch talking about mind your business. That was never public to begin with. That's you. The bitch that wanted to know why I care. You're that bitch. Let me tell you what kind of bitch I am. When I go get my hair done, even when the world was open, right here in my motherfucking house. Somebody not too chatty, because I don't really like to talk to strangers. And when I go to Greg's, even when the world was open, Greg, schedule me at the end of the day when nobody's in there. So now when I go get my hair done, hey, can you make sure it's just me? And Greg will say, well, I only have one person that was going to be here, and I had scheduled you for maybe, she was going to be done. No, I'll come when she's done. I don't want to chit-chat when I go get my nails done. This nail job, I fell asleep. I was asleep. I was knocked the fuck out. After saying what I wanted done on my nails and showing her pictures, I went to sleep. That's the type of bitch that I am. Yeah, sorry, I wish I could stay up and entertain you, but here, some Netflix and some Cheez-Its too. You need some water? Good. I got to pee real. Because I don't care. I'm paying you for a service. Yes, I'm nice. Yes, I'm welcoming. Yes, this is what I want. Yes, here's the restroom. Can I get you anything else? And here's the remote. Because I don't care. Don't give a fuck. My work is done for the day, but thank you for the encouragement. So all you nosy motherfuckers, go on now. You're in my business. I went live though, but go on. Don't be in my business. Skit. Go on now. Go. Stop commenting. Don't you put those hearts. Mind your business. Should have kept your 2 cents to yourself. Mind your business. I'm definitely moving in silence. I've worked all fucking week. Now, anybody else here to mind my business that would like to say anything? That's what you're all here for, to mind my business. Anything you'd like to contribute? No? Right. Some people don't get sarcasm. We're not praying for them. I'm done praying for some of these motherfuckers. Now, I pray for humanity as a whole, but some of y'all can get a different type of prayer. And let me show you just how sensitive God is about me. Yesterday, somebody did something foul to me. An officer of the law, as a matter of fact. When it was over, I'm on my balcony smoking a clove. I hear... No, first I hear... My back is turned because I'm in my chair. I'm in my patio chair. And I thought to myself, Lord, I know good, and pardon me for cursing, and damn well, that their car battery didn't just die. So then I stop. I light my clove. I hear... Now, one officer was very accommodating. The other one was a dick. Now, the dick is the one that decided he was going to traipse back up to my front door and ask me if I had jumper cables. Do I have jumper cables for you? No, I don't. I said, well, I'll be damned, Jesus. Talk about instant karma and swift retribution. Don't feel good to be out there with no help. Now do it. And it don't feel good to need help and be dismissed. Now does it? And then the same individual you thought you would successfully dismiss, which you hadn't, because there's always somebody above you, bigger than you, that actually is the motherfucker calling the shots. You had to come back to the very individual you dismissed and ask for help. Look at God and how quickly he works. Everything is working in my favor. And I'm going to start moving around my city. My birthday's coming up. I'm not hiding. I'm not doing any of that. I am being protected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm grateful for that, but enough is just enough. Enough is enough. I've had enough. And we all know, if you know anything about me, if you're a true supporter of mine from day one, you know I love to be in my house. But baby, she ready to get the fuck. And that's on Malcolm and his ex. Eureka and her castle. Mickey and his clubhouse. The school bus and all that magic. Fraggle and his rock. Child, that's on Martin and his dream that he had. Amen. Woo. Girl, that's on Cartman and his park. That's on Towley and his blunt. That's on Mr. Garrison and his hat. That's on Blue and his clues, too. On Gorilla and the Glue, yes. That's what it's on. On Laura Croft and her tombstone. On Captain America and his shield. On X and his men. On Doc and his DeLorean, bitch. On all of that. That's on Jesus and his disciples. That's on the rug and the rats and Mary and her lamb. That's on my fishing pole and his bait too. That's on Insta and it's Gram. That's on Snow White and her dwarfs. Mm-hmm. That's on Hansel, Gretel, and their breadcrumbs, bitch. That's on Little Red Riding in her hood. On all of it. That's on the Wicked Witch of the East and her broom. That's on Dorothy and her slippers. That's on the Wizard and his yellow brick road. That's on Thumbelina and her lily pad, bitch. That's on Cinderella and her glass slipper. It's also on Cinderella and her golden carriage. That's on Mary Poppins and her umbrella. That's on Mrs. Doubt and her fire. It don't get no more serious than that. Because Mrs. Doubt and her fire was two people. They had a penis and a vagina, bitch. Talk about a duality. That's on Good Burger and it's home of good burgers. On my fireplace and it's fire. On my robe and its matching slippers, bitch. On all of it. That's on Calabar and this. That's on my engineer and his Pro Tools. Sheesh. Child, it's on the light and its bulb. That's on the happy and its birthday. Oh. Oh. That's on Starbucks and its baristas, bitch. Now, y'all know I love me some Starbucks. So if I'm putting it on Starbucks and the books and the baristas, Lord, strike me where I stand. Smite me now. Take me now, Lord. That's how y'all can know I'm serious. On the bucks and the baristas. It don't get... Now, I thought Mickey and his clubhouse was some serious shit. I even thought Blues and his clues. Hell, Eureka and his... Bitch, that's on Mr. Rogers and his neighborhood. Lamb and his chop. But ain't nothing more serious than Bucks and his baristas right there. Because Caramel Ribbon Crunch, I had that today. Yes. That is on the cat, she said, or the cat and its hat. The cat and his hat. Yes, that's on the dragon and their tails. Michael and his glove. Woo! That's on Prince and his guitar. That's on Tweety and his bird. Captain in his hook. Peter in his pan. Peter in his pan. And Peter and his Lost Boys. On Alicia and her keys. What? Oh, that's the best one I done. On Alicia and her keys. Prince and his guitar. Michael and his glove. And somebody just said on and Erica and her incense. Done, done, and done. I thought I had it with Mr. Rogers in his hood, Mickey in his clubhouse, Malcolm and his ex, Martin in his dream, Eureka in her castle, Lamb in his chop. Mr. Garrison in his hat, Towley in his joint, Cartman in his South Park. Bitch, I thought I done run it all down. Snow White and her dwarfs. Sleeping in her beauty. Bitch, I thought I done had them all. The school bus and its magic. All them little sprinkles of magic, that school bus. All of that. Bitch, y'all done took me out with Michael and the glove, Prince and his guitar. And Erica and her, I put that on Erica, that's on Erica and her incense. I think we done covered all the, Mrs. Doubt and her fire. I thought I had it with that's on Thumbelina and her lily pad, bitch. I thought I had it with that's on Fraggle and his rock. Mercy. I thought I had it with that song Good Burger in the home of their good burgers. I'm not here to take no orders. We know I don't know how to listen. That's on Lucy and all her explaining that she's had to do. That's on Ethel and her common sense. Yes, it is. Clearly let the world tell it I ain't got none of that. So we know that don't apply to me. That's on Lucy and Ricardo and their separate beds, bitch. Them twin beds. That's on Only and his fans. That's on Insta and his gram. That's on Twitter and his bird too, bitch. They said that's on Trey and his songs. No, not on Trey and his songs. Trump and his toupee, okay? That's on Brady and they bunch. That's a good one. Sanford and that's on Sanford and his sons. You know what? That's on the girls and their golden glow. You ain't lying. You ain't tell no lies with that one. Anyway, I got a new song to learn, you guys. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back in work mode, grind mode. I'm only gonna play a snippet for you. When I'm in the mood, yeah. Cause I'll turn up on his ass in a minute. I want some pretty, yeah. Bodied up in a headstrong. Foreign chocolate or red bone. Super pretty with a hairline. Yeah. I want all the pooty cat, baby. I want the pooty.
cat, putty cat, putty cat.
I want the pretty, I want the pretty.
I'm on my Tweety virus shit. I like this kitty, the
Perfect.
They like the eat and I
Serve
serve
it.
it.
Pretty can sit in my perfect.
I don't do NWA.
Niggas with attitudes.
I like bitches that get paid.
I'm not the one to use. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. I think that's a very important bar. Woo! I ain't been feeling like myself lately. One of my brothers hit me and was like, yo, we not letting this get you out your element. I'm about to send some shit your way. Tell me what you think about it. You know, I know you go both ways and you dating, you know, old boy and whatnot, and that's cool. Damn it, the app is needed to use this device. That's dumb. Where's my auxiliary? Where did I put my auxiliary unit, you guys? Booty cat. Hold on.